All right, tournament-champions.com. Link is at the bottom description. Please make sure you check it out. I'm sorry that I started kind of late this week because there are no Thursday games. All the games are on Saturday. Well, there's 3 games Saturday. The rest are going to be on Sunday, the other 13. Well, you got the one on Monday night as well, which will be the final Monday night game of the year. But anyways, as you can see, you're going to see names highlighted in red, and you're going to say, well, what does this mean, Mr. Rose? That means these are the current division leaders, as I stated at the beginning of the year. So what I do is I take the 22 divisions, as you can see right here, the 22 divisions, and I highlight all the division leaders, which are the names at the top in red. And then what I do is I take the top 10 of the non-division leaders, which is the remaining of the board, and I take the top 10 with the best winning records, and I highlight them in blue, based on wins, losses, and points to come to tiebreakers, and I rank them 1 through 32. And then the remaining of them, I rank 33 through 138. Now, it's subject to change because, again, we still got 2 weeks to go to playoff times. And I know you guys are excited and you're looking forward to the playoffs this year. And like I said, it's going to be almost the same format as last year, but only this time the higher seeds get to possess all 3 picks, as long as it doesn't matter what round. If you're the higher seed and you're going against your opponent, you get to pick all 3 of the games. Now, that's for a later discussion. Right now, these are the records based on the current standings through 15 weeks. As you can see, these are all the divisions. If I'm going too fast, I apologize, guys. Again, I don't want to go too fast. You know, you press pause, or you can click on the link at the bottom. And these are all the current division leaders. All right, Division 9, Division 10, Division 11, Division 12. Again, if I'm going too fast, please, guys, press pause. And, you know, the link's going to be at the bottom of the description. You got week 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We got 20, 21, and last but not least, 22. Now, I now have the power rankings have been released. Raptorsgurl, are you happy the power rankings are out?
Yep.
All right, so now officially we have the rankings now between 1 through 138. Now you know exactly where you're ranked. So in first place, we got Micah Sims currently with 152 wins, and he has more points than second place Herbert. Herbert's got 70.7. Micah Sims got 72.6. So that's where I told everybody these points really matter that you accumulate throughout the season because it breaks tiebreakers. Third place, you got Kev's Point of View at 150. Fourth, you got Eagles Fan for Life at 150. Fifth, you got Kristen at 150. Sixth, Matt Ogden at 149. Seventh, you got Julius at 149. Eighth, you got Corey at 149. Ninth, you got Seth at 148. 10th, you got James Linquist at 148. 11 is Marquet at 147. 11th place is Mitchell. 12th place is Trent. Trent's got 13th place. I got 14, so that's not too bad. Michael Kaufman, 15. Hudat, 16. Thanasis, 17. Brittany, 18. Philly Wolf, 19. Texter, 20. Justin Kellum, 21st place. Frankie, 22. Austin, 23. Sean, 24. Cameron, 25. Shelby, 26. 27th place is Mario. 28th is Kendall. 29th is Dylan. 30th is Kyle. 31 is Main Attraction. And 32 is Matt Anthony. Now you're going to say, well, wait a minute. These guys have more wins than these guys. How are they ranked higher? Once you take your division and you lead your division, you're automatically ranked 1 through 32 if you're a division leader. That's why I said the names are highlighted in red on here, as it is on this paper as well, to verify that these guys are a division leader. And if you win your division, you're automatic. The lowest you can get is 32. Doesn't matter how shitty your division is. Now again, Matt Anthony and Main Attraction and Kyle are only a win or 2 behind Monty and Weston. So it's not like their divisions are that bad. It's only like 1 or 2 game difference. But again, you take your division, it's the difference between Matt Anthony having 32 and him being ranked anywhere between, looks like 33 all the way through 44. He could be ranked a lot lower than that. Actually, no, he'd be ranked a lot lower. He has 142. He'd be ranked anywhere between 42nd place and possibly 49th. So, see, that's how important winning your division is. for everybody. And if you're not winning your division, you have to be in the top 10 wild card. And the top 10 wild cards, like I said, are Matt Ogden, Corey, Mitchell, Trent, myself, Brittany, Texter, Frankie, Cameron, and Shelby. So even if you're not winning your division, if you're in the top 10, you can still qualify for first place. So that's what makes the tournament fun. So let's go ahead and go through the remaining standings. 33rd place is Monty. 34th is Weston. 35th is Molantis. 36th is Uncle Nasty. 37th is Michael Kuntz. 38th is Mendoza. 39th is Troy. 40th is Phil C. 41st place is Paul Randall. 42nd is Gabrielle the Pats fan. 43rd is the Cattle Dog. 44 is Adrian McLeod. 45 is J Love. 46 is Alex S. 47th is Anthony Shin. 48 is New York Joe. 49 is Justin O. 50th is Cattle Dog. Freddie is 51. You're 52nd place, Raptors girl.
That's horrible.
53 is Berger. 54 is Bob Keller. 55 is Reese. 56 is Zane. 57 is Roach Loke. 58th is John Frierson. 59th is Tanya. 60th is Morgan. 61st is Tampa Bay 27. Adriana is 62nd. Quarterback Willie is 63. 64 is the Beltway. 65 is Peter. 66 is Green Bay Chris. 67 is Joby. 68 is Devers. 69 is Scotty. 70 is Ryan Patty. 71st is Everett. 72 is Shane. 73 is Nathan. 74 is Walker. 75 is Megatron. 76 is LAOG. Aaron B is 77. 78 is Shirley. 79 is Lito. 80 is Jose. 81 is JoJo. 82nd is Micah Pogue. 83rd is David in Atlanta. 84 is Big Bear. 85 is Laporte. 86 is Fargo. 87 is Hector. 88 is Joshua Denoncourt. 89 is Rodney. 90 is Lot, and he's a defending champion right now. 91st is Ted C. 92 is Nacho Freak. 93 is Desert. 94 is Noah. 95 is Bolt 24. 96 is The Beast. 97 is Ferris M. 98 is Golden. 99 is Reds, Roby Reds. 100 is JoJo. 101 is Vanessa. Steel J's got 102. Pedro's got 103. 104 is Tara. 105 is Noel. Lady Bomb 106. Salisi's 107. Austin Welch 108. Sexton 109. Xenon 110. Carmen 111. Byron 112. Roy Ransdell 113. Kenneth 114. Don Mario 115. Jake 116. Nate 117. BJM 118. Minor 119. Dustin Jones 120. Kim 123. 121. 122 is Chad. 123 is Pistol. 124 is Tiffany. 125 is Stario. 126 is Alton. 127 is Jamal Seaton. 128 is A-Bomb. Alyssa's at 129. Nancy at 130. A-Train at 131. Eddie at 132. Simus at 133. 134 is Eminem Beast. 135 is Michael Liss. 136 is Patrick F. And 137 is Luke F. And 138 is Jacob. So that's so far the rankings. Again, the link will be at the bottom of the description. Now let's go ahead and do our picks. Raptors girl, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, this is the part where we do the picks. Are you excited?
Yep.
We got 2 weeks left, so we got to make these last 2 weeks count. You're aware of that, right?
Yep.
Okay, we got to make these last 2 weeks count. So let's try to go 16-0 this week. How's that sound?
Oh God.
I know it's not easy. I've been in the tournament. I've been running this. I've been a part of it since the Saints won the Super Bowl in 2009. But I never had the rights to running it on my own till the guy handed it down to me in 2013. When I became old enough to where I was matured enough to where he could trust me doing it on my own. And since I've had it on my own, I've only gone undefeated one time in 10 years. One time in 1 week. That's 170 weeks. 17 times 10 is 170. And I've only did it one time. It's hard. It's hard. I've never gone 15-1. I've never gone 14-2. I've gone 13-3 a couple times, 8 or 9 times, but I only went 16-0 one time. That was it. It's hard. All right, so you ready to do your picks?
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get started. The very first game is, what do we know? It's going to be on Saturday at noon. And this game is going to be expected to be mostly cloudy, but there's a 75%, 64% chance that it could rain. So that means most likely this game will be raining. The Texans go at Tampa Bay. Houston Texans are 9-5 with the win. They secured their division. Tampa Bay still fighting for a small chance of a playoff hope, with some help, of course, from the Vikings if they lose out. Texans at Bucks. Who do you got? Raptorsgurl.
Texans.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to go with Texans as well. I think somehow we win this game, put our division on lock, and then we prepare for the playoffs. We'll be having a home game. Next one is the Buffalo Bills. They're 10-4 to go to New England, who are 11-3. Patriots win, they secure the division. If the Bills win, they tie, and they're still going to need New England to lose the last game, and Bills are going to have to win. So who do you got? Buffalo at New England.
Patriots.
All right, I try to throw you in a trick there to give you the Bills, but no, we're both picking New England in this matchup. Okay, the next one is the LA Rams travel to San Fran. LA's 8-6, the Niners are 11-3. What do you got?
Niners.
Yeah, I got the Niners too. I think even though they lost to the Falcons last week, I still think that they'll win this game and bounce back. Okay, so that's it for the Saturday games. Now Sunday kicks off. It's going to be a shit-fest game. You got the Bengals, who are 1-13, at the 3-11 Miami Dolphins. Who do you got?
Dolphins.
Okay. I'll go ahead and agree with your assessment. I think the Bengals are going to try to fight for that number one pick because they're going to try to get a quarterback. And that game's supposed to be raining and thundering. All right, the next game is the Pittsburgh Steelers are 8-6. They go at the 5-9 Jets. Who do you got?
Steelers, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going with Pittsburgh too. People say, "Oh, that could be a trap game." I'm like, nah, I think Steelers are going to try their best to fight for that 6th spot because they don't want to give it up. Next one, you got the New York Giants at the Redskins. Both of these teams are 3-11. So someone's going to get their 4th win. Who do you got? Giants at Redskins.
Redskins.
You know what? I'm going to have to agree with you on that. You know, we haven't had any different picks yet.
I know.
All right. You're going to say I'm copying you, but I'm not. I'm really not. All right, next one is Carolina at Indianapolis. The Panthers are 5-9. The Colts are 6-8. What do you got?
Shit. I guess I'll go with the Colts.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Colts too. I mean, I know they've kind of fallen off, but the Panthers are a lot worse than they are, so I'm going to go ahead and go with the Colts to win. All right, we got the Baltimore Ravens at your Cleveland Browns. The Ravens need to win to secure home field advantage throughout the playoffs. They're 12-2. Browns are 6-8. The Browns whooped the shit out of them in the last game earlier on in the year. Can they do it again, or will the Ravens win? Who do you got? Ravens at Browns.
They can't do it again. They're going to shit the bed. I got the Ravens.
Yeah, as much as I like the Browns, I think it's over. I think the Browns have already packed it in for the season. And technically they're still in, but by a thread. They need a lot of help, but I don't think they get in. I think the Ravens put the nail in the Brownies' coffin. All right, next one is Jacksonville at Atlanta. This is another shit show. Both teams are 5-9. Jaguars at Falcons. Who do you got?
I don't know if the Falcons can win twice in a row. I'll just go with Jaguars.
Okay, I'm going with Atlanta because they beat the Niners in San Fran. So I think that they'll win. So who did you want?
Jaguars.
All right.
I just don't think the Falcons can do it again.
Okay, that's fine. Next one is New Orleans at Tennessee. The Saints are 11-3. They're heading to 8-6 to take on the Titans. Who do you got?
Oh, that's hard.
New Orleans at Tennessee.
New Orleans, but it's a tough pick.
Yeah, I if it was in New Orleans, I'd easily say the Saints, but it's in Tennessee. It's a little tougher, but I still think overall the Saints are the better team. I think they'll find a way to win this game.
Yeah.
All right, next one is the Raiders at the LA Chargers. Who do you got for this game? Raiders at Chargers.
Oh, jeez.
Both suckitude.
Chargers just deserve a home team.
Yep, and that's exactly who I'm going with too. So other than that Jacksonville-Atlanta game, I don't think we picked any different so far. We kept it just, I guess, simple this week. All right, Detroit at the Denver Broncos. Both are horrible teams. The Lions are 3-10-1. The Broncos are 5-9. Who do you got?
Bronx.
Yeah, Rumble in the Bronx. I believe so too. So I think they'll bounce back and get the win. So Broncos win. All right, Arizona at Seattle. Arizona's 4-9-1. They're traveling to the 11-3 Seahawks. Who do you got?
Obviously the Seahawks.
Yeah, so do I. I don't see them. I don't see Arizona with a chance. I mean, I know it's a division game and everything, but still, I still think they're gonna win. Next is the Dallas Cowboys at the Philadelphia Eagles. They're both 7-7. They say the winner of this game most likely will win their division. I know the Eagles won the first matchup. This is going to be the second one. Both 7-7. Who do you got? Cowboys at Eagles.
I'm actually going to go for the Cowboys for this.
All right. I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles. I think if they're at home, they're going to play behind their fans. And I think they'll win that game. So I got Fly, Eagles, Fly.
Okay.
All right. Sunday Night Football. Kansas City at Chicago. Wow. What a shit fest. Chiefs are 10-4. They're heading to Soldier Field to take on the 7-7 Bears. Who do you got?
Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm going with Kansas City as well. Okay, now this is going to be the Monday night game, the final one of the year. Because Week 17, all the games are on Sunday. It's going to be the Green Bay Packers at the Minnesota Vikings. If Minnesota wins this game, they actually will jump Green Bay and take the division lead. The Vikings are 10-4. The Packers are 11-3. Who do you got?
Vikings. I love the way they played last week.
Okay, I'm also going to go with Minnesota, too, at home for the upset. So other than, I think me and you had two different games, and that was Eagles, Cowboys, and then we had the Jaguars-Atlanta game. Other than that, all the other games were on point.
Yeah.
So let's hope and cross our fingers for a good week.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, that's officially it for Week 16. Again, you guys go to the link at the bottom of the description, tournament-champions.com. It's going to be a very hectic final 2 weeks as we're all fighting for playoff seeding and, playoff positioning, basically, for seeding purposes. So these last 2 weeks are going to be very pivotal for everybody in the tournament. So whether you're in last place or first place or in the middle, we all have something to play for, and we got 2 weeks left. So we all have a chance to improve on our picks, on our rankings, where we're at. So I guess we'll see how everything goes, and I'll update everybody with the standings on Monday night. And it's going to be me and Raptorsgurl. We are officially signing out. Say peace.
Peace.